make sure that you're going to be able to see everything. Good afternoon. I realise I'm a couple of minutes early, so I won't start until we're exactly on time. Okay? Okay. And you can make sure with all those in a minute. Okay? I'm just going to double check the time. Hold on. We're still a couple of minutes early. Hello, anybody? I hope you're ready. I hope you've got a friend to help you. Okay. I don't think we've actually got anybody joining us live today. Have a quick nose again at where we're up to time-wise. Okay. Just send a message out. Okay. Here we are. We'll do it properly. We'll try that again. You're joining Kirky Art YouTube channel, and this afternoon we're going to do some crafting for kids. Now, do understand that we might not actually have many people join us live because it is a beautiful afternoon, and if you are 5 years or under, or maybe 6, 7, you should be out playing. So I may well catch a few people later on, or another day when it's raining. Okay, that's fine. So what you should have, we're going to go through all the materials you should have about to help you. Firstly, you need to have an adult helper, okay? And they're not going to get in the way. They're going to do as you tell them to do to help you, okay? They are there just to help you, okay? And they should have helped you get some bits and pieces together. So, first thing, you have lots of colouring pencils, okay? Colouring pencils for this are actually better than wax crayons. But there you go. I'll tell you why as we get to it. Okay. Oh, no. Crayons, they're going to be better because you're going to be sticking something over it, and the sticky won't work properly on wax crayons. Okay, and the artist will be disappointed in the result because the sticky bit will fall off. So that's no good. So you need pencil crayons. You need half of a paper plate with some holes in it. Okay, I'll talk about the holes in a minute, but you need half a paper plate. You need some strips of carrier bag. Okay, we're going to do a bit of recycling with this. Okay, if you haven't got half a paper plate, you could just have a circle of, you could have a semicircle of card cut out. The paper plate's quite nice. And I know when my little girl was very, very little, I used to keep these around for doing all sorts of crafty things with her. So they're good having because you can do lots of lovely crafts with paper plates. Okay. Now you can make use of another strip, but I've also used I've made use of the carry bag plastic handle. Okay. So that's a good thing to have, and I'll tell you a bit more about that. And I have 2 sticky almost. So you could use googly eyes. They're the eyes that go wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're already pre-sticky, you've got glue. I've not got the glue. I've just got some plain white stickers. And we're going to turn these into eyes later. I also have, because I'm very good at losing things, I have the thing I made the hole with and more sticker sheet. I have extra plastic. You can use any hole punch. I've got a posh hole punch. I've got a big hole punch. Okay, but you can use any hole punch. Right, I'm back. So we need a hole at the top. These are instructions to the helper, by the way. Take note. Up, and we need it at the bottom. They don't have to be perfectly equal. Look, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't really matter how many, but you do need the same number of strips of plastic as holes in the bottom. Okay? Right. Now the other thing, again, this is instructions to the person helping you, And you're going to need a pair of scissors for this. If you use plastic handle, I'm using this because it's a tiny bit stronger than these bits, but you could use another of these. Okay, and what I've done, I've folded this over like this. I've cut a slit down like this, like that. Okay, which creates for me a little hole like that, and we're going to use that for hanging the jellyfish up later. Okay, so I've given it away. We're going to make a paper plate jellyfish. Okay, now if we were going to be rushing around, we could make this really quickly, but rushing is really boring. We're here to have fun. Okay, so I've just thought I might use these fabulous pegs I've got and a bit of a board so that you can see what I'm doing a little tiny bit better. Okay, now I need a book. And I've got a board. So I am going to turn this round. Woo! I nearly dropped you. Okay, I'll sort the camera out properly. And I'm going to peg this on here just so that you can see what I'm doing. You don't need to peg it up here. You put it down the table. Okay? Okay? Now the first thing we've got to do is we've got to decorate our jellyfish base. We don't want to just colour it in a boring way. Actually, I'm going to take it off here. That's not going to work, I don't think. We're not going to colour it in a boring way. We're going to colour it in with patterns. Okay? So move those out of the way. You're going to, you can just rest on your table. Pattern up and down here. And we're going to take our time so that it's nice and pretty. Okay, can you see? I'm doing some nice zigzags. So you do some nice zigzags too. Okay, so I've got some nice zigzags all the way across there, and I'm going to do. Now you're not going to along here because it's going to get hidden a little bit. All right, but I'm going to get that colour. It's kind of a green. This it's a funny green, but it's still a nice green. And I'm going to do sort of funky arrows down into these spaces. Okay. So an arrow we do a straight line, and then we do a bit at that side and a bit at that side, and a straight line and a side and a bit at that side. Wonder whether my pencils are a bit pale, so you can't see them very well. Okay, you don't have to do arrows. You can do whatever you want. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. But you can use whatever colours you want, and you can do whatever patterns you want to fill this in. Okay, so I've got that going on. I'm now going to do some big swirls, and I want a nice dark colour for this, I think. So I've got a great red here. Round. And then another one. Okay, can you see my round and round and round? And I'm going to go round and round and round again. Okay. Start in the middle, and you go round, and as you go round, you get to make it a bit bigger, and a bit bigger, round and round and round all the time. And if yours doesn't look like mine, it really doesn't matter. But these are called swirls. We like these. They're swirly spirals, and they're rather fabulous. We go round and round and round. Woo! That's the wibbly wobbly. And round. Oh, again. Okay. So I'm getting lots of things here. Now, on my paper plate, I've got some pattern here around the side, and I'm going to use it. Okay, so I'm going to get a nice dark green colour, really good green. Okay. I'll show you what I'm going to go into those bits, and I'm just going to properly on my jellyfish. Okay. Well, while you're doing this, I'm hoping that your helper is making sure that your pencils are all nice and sharp so that you can use them properly, and that they're doing all the holes for you. Okay. Lots of colouring. Colouring. Okay, I'll show you how I'm getting on with mine. That's where I'm up to. I'm nearly halfway. Halfway means that I've got the same amount to do as I've just done. Okay, and you can't see what I'm doing at all, so I'm going to try and twizzle this, which is, I have to say, it is difficult to do that because I tend to end up. There, can you see that? There you go. You can see that slightly better, can't you? Okay. So halfway means that I've got as much to do as I've just done. Oh, I've nearly done this. Okay. Okay, now I think I need to do something round here, and I think I need another colour. So I might get a really dark blue, because I haven't had really dark blue yet. So let's see if I... Oh, now that's a good dark blue. I'm using really dark colours because I'm doing big spots. Look, I'll show you. I'm going to do big spots all the way around this edge. Again, I'll pop it back on here so you can see it ish. Okay, can you see that? There you go. You can see it when I do it up there, can't you? I'm just going to do lots of big dots all the way around here. Now, when you finish these, what would be really nice is if your helper could take a photo and email it to me, and that's at QuerkyArt, QuerkyArt @gmail.com, and then I can see it, and it's okay with you and your helper. I could pop it perhaps on my Facebook site, or I could pop maybe in the magazine. Okay. But I can't have pictures of you in my magazine. If you send a picture of you holding your plate going, I can't put that picture on any site. I don't put pictures of people on my website or on my pages. Okay, because it's not be about the people, it's meant to be about their art, so I don't put the pictures. Okay, but I love putting your artwork up, so maybe you could send me a picture of what you've done. Okay. We're nearly there. Nearly. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my jellyfish's eyes and stick them on, and then I'll be able to see if I need lots and lots more colours. I think I do need more colours. Okay. So I'm going to make the eyes with, do you remember these sticky pieces I had? Well, that's what I'm going to make the eyes with. So I'm going to get that nice big blue crayon again that I've just popped back. And I'm going to colour in the middle of it. The funny little noise you heard in the background, by the way, is my doggy. He's joined in. He's joining in as well. Okay, and what he's actually saying is, Mum, it's a sunny day. I want to go out on my lead and say hello to my friends. So you're going to have to wait, but it might happen later. Okay, that's my jellyfish eyes. Okay. I'm going to stick them one there and one there ish. Let's see if I take the back off. Okay. Now, if you're using googly eyes, I would make sure that you fit. I would do all the sticking that you're going to have to do first, because googly eyes stuck on with glue will try and slip off if you're not careful. Okay. 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 Okay, so can you see my eyes? Now, something I've decided to do looking at that is I've decided to go round my eyes with my crayon so you can see the eyes. I'm just going to go, I'm going to lean on my sticker. I'm going to go round my eyes and be wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Like that, so it sticks out. Okay, I'll do the other one here so you can see it again. Wibbly wobbly, ooh, that wasn't stuck. Wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly, wibbly. See, mine are wibbly wobbly circles. They're not proper circles. They're wibbly wobbly circles. That's fine. There you go. There's his eyes. I think I might do these tiny bits here in a red colour now. Okay, so there's that nice red I was using before for my swirls. No, can I find an orange? Look, I've got a fabulous orange colour. I'm going to use orange instead because I haven't got any orange. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that. Okay, so I'm going to go over these orange. I want my jellyfish to be very, very colourful. I've just remembered another job for your helpers. Okay, helpers, I forgot to give you a job. All these plastic strips need a knot putting in one end. Just one end. Okay, don't pull it too tight, but we need a knot, a bit like that, in every single one. Okay, so that should give you helpers something to do. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do all these. Okay, so there you go. We've got some nice orange splodges up there. I'm going to leave my, but that's because I'm a boring adult. You're not a boring adult. Okay, so while you're still doing some patterns, I'm going to quickly put the knots in the top, like we told your helpers to do. Okay, and then I'll help you have a go at putting its tentacles on. Now, tentacles are the wibbly wobbly bits, wibbly 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 wobbly bits at the bottom of a jellyfish, and they help it get food and swim in the sea, and it goes all wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly. Okay, but jellyfish need those wibbly wobbly bits, like I say, to get food and things. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've nearly done all my plastic strips, okay? So I'll be ready to show you what to do. Now, I know that there's lots of your helpers that are ready to do this for you, okay? But before your helpers are really, really, really helpful and do it for you, I think you should have a go on your own, okay? Because we only learn how to do things by having a go. So before anybody says I can't or they can't, let's have a go. So we're going to hold up our jellyfishes, and we're going to take we're going to leave the knotty end at the bottom, and we're going to hold up the end that doesn't have a knot. Okay, and we're going to twist it up so it's nice and small like that, and we're going to go in to one of our holes at the back. Okay, I've managed to pick one that's a funny colour so you can't, and I'll pull through, and then I'll get one that's a better colour so you can see it again. Okay, and we're going to leave it dangling down like that. Okay, now let's get one that's nice and coloured at the bottom, which I haven't got. That's typical, isn't it? Okay, so typically I've knotted up all the coloured ends so you can't see them. So we're going to have nice and tight, and we're going to go in from the back like that. Okay, and we're going to pull it through from the front. So in from the back and pull through from the front. Okay, so nice and tight again, and I'm sure there's a fair few people managing to do this. Right, so in from the back. Oh, I've lost my hole now. Come here, little hole. Right, in from the back. Okay, grab it at the front and very gently pull it. Now we gently pull it because we don't want to rip off our paper plate that we've coloured in and we've done fabulous patterns on. We don't want to do that. Okay, and we don't want to pop our jellyfish tentacles through their hole. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Okay, and don't forget, if it's a little bit tricky, just keep trying. Lots of things are tricky the first time we try them. So in from the back, get it at the front, gently pull. Okay, if however you really, 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 really can't do this and you've tried it at least 3 times, get your helper to help you. Okay, okay, so you can be thinking now as well about what you're going to call your jellyfish. Okay, I think jellyfish will need a name. I don't know what to call him. Okay. Bert. Is Bert a good name for a jellyfish? Bert the jellyfish. Bert the jellyfish. He could be a Bert. Yeah. Well, Bert the jellyfish. Okay. I like the idea of Bert the jellyfish. Okay. Bert the jellyfish lives near the seaside. It probably means he has lots of children. There's a jellyfish! And he probably has lots and lots of jellyfish friends. The jellyfish like to hang out in big friend groups. Okay, so there you go. So Bert the jellyfish is nearly made, except I need to make sure that I can hang Bert the jellyfish up. Okay, so this is where we're going to use this. Now this might need a helper. I don't know. Some of you might be able to do it, but this is a little trickier. So we're going to get the bit with the hole in, and we're going to fold that up really quite small, and we're going to pop that in the top hole. Again, gently, because we don't want to spoil the thing. In fact, this is very, very tough. If you are using the handle, I suggest the help does this one. Okay, because it's a bit tougher, and if you're not careful, you could rip your jellyfish. We don't want to do that. That would be a disaster. Okay, so once you've got that end through significantly, you can get the other side of this and you can pop that through the hole you made. Okay, and now you've got a way of hanging that up. So you can either put a knot in that, or you can put a drawing pin up on a wall. Okay, so I'm going to pop mine up, and then I'll turn the camera around so you can see where I've popped it. Okay, I need to take that off there. That was just a means of tidying something up. Oh, quickly. And I'm going to pop Bert the jellyfish up there, and I know you can't see much. You can just see me stretching up. So I'm going to take this and show you where I put Bert the jellyfish. Okay, so that's my Bert the jellyfish. This is where I hang my artwork. There's Bert the jellyfish. He's hanging up. We'll bob in so you can see him properly. Ooh, oh no, that way. That way. There's Bert the jellyfish. Okay. I would love to see your jellyfishes. And there'll be lots more opportunities